What's up, guys? Welcome back to ManCave Collectible Reviews, coming at you this week with a figure review. It has been a little while since we've done figure reviews on the channel, and I'm excited to get back to doing them. Our friends over at Big Bad Toy Store sent over this Mafex Batman. This is the Night Crusader Batman from the new Knightfall line that they're doing. We got a Bane coming here real soon. But yeah, shout out to Big Bad Toy Store. There's a link down in the description. If you click that link, it does help out the channel. You can pick this guy up right now over at Big Bad Toy Store. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we got here on the box. We got that retro style Batman logo. Mafex got a little bit of branding there on the front. Got a nice product shot of the actual Batman there. On the side of this thing, we see it's number 215, Night Crusader Batman, another product image. On the back of this guy, we've got Batman himself, kind of some different displays with accessories, all the different heads that he has, a couple different posing options. Gonna take a real close look at the cape. I hope the cape is more reminiscent of this guy versus the Hush Batman we got. The Hush Batman cape was cool. It was just too big and flowy for me. It's actually over there on the shelf. We'll pull him off here in a little bit, do a little figure comparison. And then on the other side of this box, another image of the figure, as well as a little Batman logo. Let's go ahead and crack this guy out of the packaging and see what we got. All right, guys, so we got Batman out of his packaging. Let's take a look at the accessories really quick. As with all Mafex, you do get the Mafex stand. Now, this is pretty cool. The more traditional cape right here. So if you look at this cape, he's got kind of the horns on it there. So when I saw this figure, I said, well, I don't necessarily remember him having those in the Knightfall storyline. I guess there was a period of time in there he did, but this is the cape I remember like Bane breaking his back with. So it's really cool that they included this. I had no idea this cape was coming as part of the set. I actually thought this was it. And honestly, this is not normal for Mafex to offer extra cape options. So very cool that they did. It comes really nice in this little kind of protective shell that it's in. So we'll take a look at what this looks like on him in comparison. We got a couple head options here. You got it with kind of the scuba gear on there, and then kind of more of a grimacing face, whereas you can see with that face, it's just a kind of a mean scowl there on his face. This one, very grimacing. I really like that a lot. You can also see that this one has the higher ears. So this one here, you got the shorter ears. And then this one actually falls right about the same as this one. So these two heads do match as far as their size, other than the mouthpiece. This really has that that higher look. It's really nice what they did. The only problem here is one side is higher than the other, if you can see that there on the video. I'm guessing this is actually to go with the other cape, so it's kind of a little neck piece that'll pop in. So I'm assuming this probably is to cover some gappage or something that will go along with the other cape once you swap them out. Got a batarang there. I guess this is kind of the grappling hook type deal that he uses pretty much in every comic, every movie we've ever seen. This one, again, though, doesn't come out of a gun, so I guess he would throw this one. But man, it's really nice. This is full bendy wire. So I'm not going to bend this because I really like how they kind of have it packaged up here. But this is full bendy wire, so you can completely pose this however you want to do it. And it is super long, so you can see how many times that coils up. It is a very long bendy wire grappling hook. Very nice. We got all kinds of hand options here. We got some trigger fingers, which I don't fully understand because we don't necessarily have anything that he would need trigger fingers for. Got some kind of open, relaxed hands. Got some action hands here, and then got some flat karate chopping hands. And then one of the more interesting sets of hands, you have a hand that is a fist, but the thumb is more relaxed. So if you look there, you can see there's a little bit of gappage between the thumb and the actual fingers there, the pointer finger. Whereas on this hand, everything is molded together. The thumb, the fingers, it's all molded into one piece, where this thumb is kind of more standalone. So that's, you know, a little bit of additional detail if you just kind of wanted to swap up the fist per se. Here's Batman. We'll take a quick look at him. There's that scowling face. Looks really good. The paint, everything looks really nice on this guy. Got the nice yellow belt there. The belt is, let's see. Yeah, it is not glued to this body, so you can kind of move that belt around. Mine's a little bit off center right there, so we can shift that around because it is not glued to the torso. Got a lot of articulation in this guy. I'm not going to go over every single bit of articulation, but we do have the nice butterfly joints up here. You got that bicep, double jointed everything, knees, elbows, your standard Mafex. So if you collect Mafex, you're going to get it. It's standard with all the other figures that you know, we've had in the past. This cape does have the bendy wire here in the edges, and I think, yeah, there is some bendy wire in inside the cape here as well, so you can kind of move, you know, pose this really any way you want to pose it. It is a smaller cape than what we got with the Hush Batman. So when I keep referring to this big cape on the Hush Batman, this is it. This cape is just too much for me. It doesn't have enough bendy wire in it to really make it the way I want it. It's just there's so much space between the first bendy wire and the second bendy wire. You just have this just going everywhere. It's so hard to figure out how to do it on your shelf. I guess you could if you wanted to sit and take a lot of time, really make it right. But they did a good job of kind of bringing this cape in, making it much more manageable than this guy. So I want to take a quick minute to show you. I've popped the head, I've popped the cape off. He's got just a couple holes right here in the top. You can see those there and two there. That is what the cape pegged into. So if you look on this cape, you can see we got two pegs there and a big peg here up front. So I was wrong on this piece. This piece is basically if you just want him to have kind of the you know, the neck piece. I'm not going to push it all the way down because we're going to take it off. But if you just wanted to have him with the neck piece, no cape, that's what this is for. Because on the other cape, the more traditional one, the one that I'm probably going to pose him with, it already has the pegs already in it. So you're just going to basically slide this on. You're going to pop those pegs into place. You're going to have to come around and make sure these pop in. Now, these are going to be a little tougher to get in back here on the back. In fact, they're probably going to have to go in first. Yep, and then you'll peg in the front. Boom, just like that. So that is the Batman I'm thinking about from Knightfall right there. I love that, just minus the head. So let's throw on a different head. So if you want that kind of more tall-eared look, you got it right here. Very cool. Again, it kind of just annoys me that they have the different links. You know, I have not went and reviewed the comic books. I will say, not recently. That's not accurate to the comic books, surely. Somebody drop a comment down below. Let me know. We'll see. I might even throw an image up here if I can find it in the post-editing there. But a little bit different size on that. That just annoys me. That would bother me every time I looked at it on my shelf. I really, really just like this head, the one that was already on him in the package. I think that's a great look. That sums up Batman's attitude about everything in life. And then if you want him with his, you know, underwater mouthpiece, you can do that as well. So that one looks really, really good. That one, again, is going to look just like the kind of scowling face. And as we always do with our figure reviews, got to have a little size comparison. Got a 6-inch Marvel Legend. Mafex is always going to fit in pretty well with your 6-inch Marvel Legends. We do have the Mafex Azrael here from the Knightfall line. And we're bringing a couple more figures. We got the Mafex Batman 1989, as well as the MDLX Optimus Prime, two of my favorite figures. I love this figure right here. This is a fantastic figure there by Mezco. But you can see Mezco kind of fits in with your Mafex figures, maybe slightly oversized. That is a custom cape I have on the 89 Batman there. I really did not like the one that he came with originally in package, so I did find a nice custom cape out there that kind of flows down his body a little more, doesn't look so much like a poncho. Granted, still a little bit of the poncho look, but it's better than it was. But you can see where Mezco is just, they're just bulkier. They're just a bulkier figure. Height-wise, they go pretty well. But they just have more mass to their bodies. So guys, that is a quick review of the Mafex Batman Night Crusader version. Knightfall in my head. Can't wait for the Bane that's coming out. That's going to be really cool. Mafex just really, really doing a great job. Again, you can pick this guy up at Big Bad Toy Store. There's a link down in the description. Again, you do help out the channel if you use that link. You guys drop comments down below. Let me know what you think of this figure. Do you collect Mafex? What are your favorite figures in the Mafex line? And what are you most looking forward to? I'd love to hear from you. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the review. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe to the channel. We do toy hunts. We do figure reviews. We're going to get into doing more of these figure reviews. That's one of my passions here on the channel. I've really not had a lot of time lately to do those, so I've just kind of been sticking to the toy hunts. But we want to get to some more vintage toy hunts, get into a lot of the toy shops that we have around in this area. And then obviously, as I said, get more figure reviews in. Enjoy hearing from you guys. I hope everybody has a good rest of your week. Until next time.